They say a man dies twice. Once when his heart finally stops beating, and once when his body just stops responding in that most intimate way. But what if I told you something crucial? For millions of men stepping past 60, the very first whisper of trouble, the earliest sign that your health might be shifting, isn't a forgotten name or a twinge in your chest.
No.
It's often something much more personal. It's that unsettling moment when things down there start feeling weak, tight, or just unresponsive. That's strange. Almost cramp-like pressure you might sometimes feel. It's not your imagination playing tricks. It's your blood vessels, deep inside, crying out for help. And if you brush it off, if you ignore that silent plea, the consequences reach far beyond your sex life. They slowly, silently, starve your very manhood from the inside out. My name is Dr. Sarah Michelle. For over 30 years, I've dedicated my life to men's health as a medical doctor and specialist. I've walked alongside countless men, helping them rediscover their confidence, rebuild the natural flow of their circulation, and restore the warmth and closeness in their relationships, all through natural means. And today, I want to share something vital, something every single man over 60 absolutely deserves to understand. Because what if I told you the secret to firmer erections, smoother blood flow, and a penis free from that nagging pressure and tightness isn't hidden in a little blue pill or some complex medical procedure? What if the key was sitting right there, waiting for you in your own refrigerator? Too many men shrug it off, blaming it all on the calendar. I'm just getting older, they sigh. But the reality? It's often something far simpler, far more preventable than the relentless march of time. And today, I'm going to show you the proof. In this video, I'll reveal the top 3 scientifically backed foods that actively help prevent those uncomfortable penile blood flow cramps, restore healthy circulation to the critical areas, and help you feel genuinely strong again, naturally, no prescriptions needed. One of them works with surprising speed. You might actually feel a difference before this week is out. Before we dive in, if you're a man over 60 who's ready to seriously improve your blood flow, strengthen your erections, and naturally take back control of your health and vitality, do yourself a favor. Hit that subscribe button below. And tap the little bell icon too.
Why?
Because I create content specifically for men like you, packed with practical, natural health strategies you won't find everywhere. Subscribing means you won't miss a single, valuable tip designed to help you thrive in these years. And hey, if this message resonates with you right now, if it hits home, drop a simple 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't quite connect, type 0. And please, tell me how I can serve you better. Your feedback truly matters. Alright, let's get straight to the first powerhouse food that can dramatically change how blood surges where you need it most. Beets. Beets? Really? I know, it might seem surprising. This humble, earthy root vegetable, often relegated to the back of the crisper drawer, holds an almost magical key to unlocking firmer, longer-lasting erections.
How?
By naturally turbocharging your body's production of something absolutely essential, nitric oxide. Think of nitric oxide as your body's master key for circulation. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels, especially the tiny, delicate ones in your penis, to relax, open wide, and let the life-giving blood flow freely. After 60, our natural nitric oxide levels take a significant nosedive. Our blood vessels start to stiffen, lose their youthful flexibility. Imagine old, rigid pipes instead of supple hoses. This is when many men begin noticing changes they can't quite explain. Arousal feeling sluggish, erections not as firm or reliable, and yes, that peculiar tightness or cramping sensation during intimacy. It's not merely old age. It's a flashing warning light that blood isn't reaching the sensitive penile tissue effectively anymore. Beets are incredibly rich in natural nitrates. When you eat them, friendly bacteria in your mouth and gut convert these nitrates into, you guessed it, nitric oxide. This process is well documented in scientific research. Studies, like those published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, have shown dietary nitrate, like that in beets, significantly increases nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow and even lowering blood pressure. For the penis, This relaxation and expansion of the blood vessels is precisely what allows the erectile chambers, the corpora cavernosa, to fill completely with blood, creating a strong, firm erection. When blood flows optimally, everything functions better. Beets act like a natural pump primer, softening up those stiffening vessels, energizing your entire circulatory system, and ensuring the vital tissues of the penis get the robust blood supply they need to perform as they did years ago. You don't need fancy recipes or complicated routines. A simple glass of fresh beet juice in the morning, even store-bought, 100% juice works. Or tossing some roasted beets onto your salad or dinner plate can quietly but powerfully begin repairing what time has been chipping away. It's not an overnight miracle. It's basic, supportive biology. Give your body the right raw materials, and it has an amazing capacity to heal and function well. But the story doesn't end with beets. There's another common food, a fruit actually, that most men casually eat without realizing its true power, especially the part they usually throw straight into the compost bin. This food contains a remarkable compound that works almost identically to popular prescription erection medications, but without the side effects. In fact, this next superstar food is particularly good at calming down the vascular spasms that cause that deep, bothersome groin tightness during arousal. Let's talk about watermelon. I'll be honest with you. For most of my career, I saw watermelon as just a delicious, hydrating summer treat, something sweet and refreshing on a hot day. But I was overlooking something profound. As I delved deeper into nutritional science research, I realized this juicy fruit, and especially the often discarded white rind, holds an incredible secret for men over 60 grappling with weaker erections and that uncomfortable tightness. The magic lies in a potent amino acid called L-citrulline, found in remarkably high concentrations right in that pale rind most people slice off and toss away. L-citrulline is a natural vasodilator. In plain English, it helps your blood vessels relax and widen, allowing blood to flow more freely, a critical need for healthy erectile function. After 60, those vessels supplying the penis naturally tend to narrow and stiffen, a process called endothelial dysfunction. This makes arousal feel forced, unreliable, and can even contribute to that dull, cramping pressure, a sign blood is struggling to circulate effectively where it's needed most. Here's where the science gets exciting. Studies, such as one published in Urology, have shown that L-citrulline supplementation significantly improves erectile hardness in men with mild dysfunction.
How?
Your body converts L-citrulline into another amino acid, L-arginine, which is a direct precursor to nitric oxide. More citrulline equals more arginine equals more nitric oxide equals better blood vessel relaxation and blood flow. It's a natural cascade supporting the same pathway targeted by drugs, but gently and without forcing the system. I remember a patient, let's call him Robert. He was in his late 60s, active but frustrated. He told me he'd started blending the entire watermelon, the sweet red flesh and the white rind, into a morning smoothie after reading about it. Within just 2 weeks, he reported noticeably stronger morning erections and, crucially, a significant reduction in that nagging tension he used to feel during intimacy.
No prescriptions, no invasive procedures.
Just a simple change in his blender routine. Watermelon, especially its rind, doesn't artificially force an erection like a drug might. Instead, it nourishes and supports your body's own innate ability to regulate healthy blood flow. It's gentle, effective, and beautifully natural. If you're yearning to feel more confident and capable in your own skin again, watermelon, rind included, might just become your new best friend. But we're not done yet. There's one more essential player, a tiny nutritional powerhouse most men completely overlook. It's not a fruit or a vibrant vegetable. It's small, often scooped out and discarded without a thought. Yet these little gems are packed with the exact minerals your penis relies on to stay responsive, resilient, and strong. In fact, this final food could very well be the missing piece in your entire circulation puzzle. Let's talk about pumpkin seeds. If there's one food I passionately wish more men over 60 knew about and embraced, it's pumpkin seeds. Humble, unassuming, usually scraped out of the pumpkin and thrown away. But let me tell you, These little seeds are a concentrated source of 3 essential nutrients that directly and powerfully impact your ability to achieve and maintain a firm erection: magnesium, zinc, and arginine. Magnesium. This mighty mineral is nature's muscle relaxant. It helps calm the smooth muscle tissue lining your blood vessels, allowing them to relax and widen. This directly combats the spasms and stiffness that contribute to that uncomfortable, penile cramping sensation some men feel. Research, like studies in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition, links adequate magnesium levels to improved blood flow and vascular health.
Zinc.
Absolutely critical for maintaining healthy testosterone levels, which naturally tend to decline as we age. Testosterone isn't just about libido. It plays a vital role in nitric oxide production and overall vascular health. Zinc deficiency is associated with lower testosterone and poorer erectile function. Studies in the Journal of Reproduction and Fertility underscore zinc's importance for male reproductive health. Arginine. As we discussed earlier, this amino acid is a direct building block for nitric oxide. While watermelon rind provides citrulline, which becomes arginine, pumpkin seeds deliver arginine itself, giving your body another potent pathway to boost that essential nitric oxide for better blood flow. I recall a gentleman in my practice, a retired Air Force colonel in his early 70s. Sharp, disciplined, but deeply frustrated. His drive was fine, he said, but he couldn't shake this persistent, strange tension in his groin during intimacy. Not sharp pain, just a constant, deep pressure that undermined his confidence. I suggested simply adding a tablespoon of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds to his daily diet, maybe on yogurt, in a salad, or just as a snack. He committed to it. About 3 weeks later, he came back with a noticeable lightness. The tension had significantly faded. His morning erections were returning more consistently. Most importantly, he said he simply felt more like his old self again. Pumpkin seeds work subtly, but profoundly. They aren't a quick flash. They build a solid, mineral-rich foundation over time, supporting stronger, more reliable blood flow where it counts. Now, here's where it gets truly powerful. Eating one healthy food occasionally is good. But when you strategically combine foods that target the same vital system from different angles, that's when you unlock a synergy, a compounding effect that can accelerate results far beyond what any single food can do alone. This is the magic of bringing beets, watermelon with rind, and pumpkin seeds together consistently. I call it the circulation trifecta. Imagine it like this. Beets kickstart the process. They flood your system with nitrates, boosting nitric oxide production, and essentially opening the floodgates for better blood flow. Watermelon, especially the rind, builds powerfully on that foundation. Its citrulline provides sustained support for nitric oxide, further relaxing and soothing those tiny penile arteries, specifically helping to cool down the vascular spasms causing tightness. Pumpkin seeds provide the essential infrastructure. They deliver the magnesium to keep vessels relaxed, the zinc to support healthy testosterone, crucial for overall drive and NO production, and the arginine to directly fuel more nitric oxide synthesis. They are the steady, reinforcing crew. It's a complete system rebuild. One nutrient supports and amplifies the effect of the next. I've witnessed men in their 60s, 70s, even early 80s, who felt their vitality was gone for good, experience genuine turnarounds within weeks simply by being consistent with this natural, nutritional approach. The best part? It doesn't demand superhuman willpower. It doesn't require risky prescriptions with unpleasant side effects. Just a little daily intention and follow-through. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Dr. Sarah Michelle, this sounds good, but how do I actually do this every day? What's the best time? Do I blend them together? Should I eat them with something else to boost absorption? Don't worry. In the next section, I'll give you a practical, super easy 7-day action plan that brings it all together seamlessly. This plan is designed to help you feel a difference not in months, but potentially in just days. Let's map it out. But first, a crucial reality check. If there's one critical mistake I've seen countless men over 60 make after decades in this field, it's this. The relentless pursuit of a quick fix. That magic pill, That one-shot solution promising instant results without changing anything else about their lifestyle. I understand the temptation completely. When you're frustrated, when your body isn't responding like it used to, when intimacy feels like a struggle, reaching for something that offers immediate relief is natural. But here's the hard truth. The number one mistake is relying on medications to do what only real nourishment and restored circulation can truly fix. Pills like Viagra or Cialis. Yes, they can force an erection by manipulating blood flow pathways. But they do nothing to address the underlying root problem. They don't soften hardened arteries. They don't restore your body's natural nitric oxide production. They don't eliminate that deep-seated vascular pressure or strange groin tightness. They simply push blood through a system that's fundamentally degrading. And for many men, the side effects, headaches, flushing, indigestion, nasal congestion, even potential heart strain, especially if you have underlying conditions, just aren't worth the temporary, often diminishing results. I've sat with too many men, their eyes filled with disappointment, telling me, "Doc, the pills worked less and less each time, and the side effects got worse." My message to them, and to you, is this. Your penis isn't broken. It's undernourished and undercirculated. It's signaling that it needs foundational support from the inside out. That's what these foods provide. They don't trick your body. They rebuild and sustain it. The men who genuinely restore their function, their energy, and their deep-seated confidence aren't chasing fleeting pharmaceutical fixes. They are the ones committed to the basics, showing up day after day, nourishing their bodies, and trusting the natural healing process. They give their body what it fundamentally needs, and the body responds with resilience. Your simple 7-day action plan, no fuss, just results. Now that you understand why these 3 foods are so powerful and why combining them creates synergy, let's make it effortlessly actionable. Here's your straightforward, no-nonsense plan for the next week. Stick with this rhythm, and pay attention to how you feel. Many men notice subtle shifts surprisingly quickly. Morning. Within 30 minutes of waking, start with beets. Have a small glass, about 4 to 6 ounces, of pure beet juice. If juicing fresh beets feels like too much, high quality, pure, no added sugar, store-bought beet juice works perfectly. Drink it on an empty stomach if possible. This kickstarts your nitric oxide production right at the beginning of your day, priming your circulation while your system is receptive. Mid-morning, around 10 to 11 a.m. time for watermelon. Blend up a smoothie. Use about 1 to 1.5 cups of chopped watermelon, red flesh, and include a good chunk of the white rind, about 1-inch thick piece per cup of flesh, chopped. Add a little water or ice to blend smoothly. This delivers that crucial citrulline when your body is actively metabolizing, helping to relax blood vessels and soothe potential spasms throughout the day. Afternoon, between 2 to 4 p.m., grab your pumpkin seeds. Eat a heaping tablespoon, about 15 g, of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas. Keep a small container on your desk, kitchen counter, or in your bag. Just pop them like a snack. This provides the essential minerals, magnesium, zinc, and arginine to support the nitric oxide pathways and overall vascular health as the day progresses. Throughout, drink plenty of water. Gentle movement, even a 15 to 20-minute walk, helps circulation immensely. And each morning, take just a moment. Remind yourself, I'm not just getting older. I'm actively rebuilding. I'm reclaiming my vitality. This mental shift is powerful. This isn't about rigid perfection. It's about consistent rhythm. Your body thrives on regularity and the right nutrients. Give it this simple trifecta daily, and trust that you're laying the strongest possible foundation for better blood flow, reduced discomfort, and renewed strength. A final message from my heart to yours: there's something deeply important I need every man watching this to understand, especially if you're 60, 70, or beyond. You are not broken. You are not too old. And you absolutely have not missed your chance. I've stood beside men who genuinely believed their best days in health, in confidence, in intimate connection, were irrevocably behind them, men carrying a quiet grief about the changes in their body. And I've witnessed time and again a profound transformation happen when they made one powerful decision: to stop accepting decline as inevitable and to start actively rebuilding from the inside out. We've talked about foods, blood flow, erections, and function. But truly, deep down, this is about something far more essential, reclaiming a vital part of your identity and your joy. For too many men, the fading of sexual vitality feels like a silent, private loss. It's rarely spoken of, but the weight is real. When you start to feel like you're fading, not just to your partner but to yourself, that's the moment to choose action. Not driven by fear, but by a profound respect for the strong, capable man you still are. Your body possesses an incredible capacity for renewal. Even now, even after years of wear, or moments where you whispered, maybe this is just how it is. It doesn't have to be. Your blood vessels, your sensitive tissues, your deep-seated confidence, these things can be revitalized. And it begins with a choice as fundamental as choosing to nourish yourself well, to move with gentle intention, and to truly believe that pleasure, strength, and deep connection are still yours to experience and claim. This is where your stronger chapter begins. If you've stayed with me this far, I want to sincerely thank you. Not just for watching, but for caring enough about yourself and your well-being to be here, fully present. That commitment alone speaks volumes about the man you are. You now hold powerful knowledge, how beets reignite nitric oxide, opening the pathways for life-giving blood flow. How watermelon, especially the precious rind, sustains that flow and directly soothes the spasms causing that deep, unwelcome pressure. How pumpkin seeds deliver the essential minerals, magnesium, zinc, arginine, that build resilience and support your body's natural strength from within. Together, these aren't just foods supporting erections. They are tools actively supporting your core identity as a vital, capable man. They help remind your body of its inherent power. They pave the way for you to feel more like your authentic self again. I've seen the changes, the return of confident mornings, the quiet assurance in a man's voice returning, the genuine smile replacing weeks of doubt. It's real. And it's absolutely possible for you too. This journey isn't about rewinding the clock. It's about moving forward with purpose, armed with natural knowledge and tools that truly work. There is no expiration date on pleasure, on deep connection, or on feeling vibrantly alive in your own body. No matter what setbacks you might have faced before, today can genuinely be the start of feeling stronger, more confident, and more in control. So, take this knowledge. Try the simple 7-day plan. Tune into your body. Give yourself full permission to feel good again, not just for a fleeting moment, but for the long, fulfilling journey ahead. Because this isn't an ending. This is where your stronger, more vital chapter truly begins. You absolutely have the time, the strength, and the power within you to reclaim it. Go take it back. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you even a glimmer of hope or one practical idea to move forward, please do 2 things. Hit that like button. It helps other men like you find this important information. Share it with a friend, a brother, anyone you think could benefit. Your story could be the spark that changes someone else's health journey. Leave a comment below. Tell me your thoughts, your experiences, or just drop a 1 if this message hit home. I read every single comment and learn from them all. Subscribe to this channel and tap the bell. I'm dedicated to bringing you more natural, science-backed strategies, specifically for men navigating life after 60. Don't miss out on the next tip that could make a real difference.